rebel soldiers in Zeon, so we are certain to be victorious in this war!
To the Feddie Scum Q&A featuring Fern again.
Yes, it's me. I'm back. I live again.
Before we decide to kill him off for real this time.
Fuck. Bro, I'm not good in the spotlight.
Give it up to Fern.
Bullied. I want out again. Please kill me.
We asked you to send us questions.
I don't know why you did.
We collected questions from Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. How this is gonna work is I'm gonna read the name or attempt to read the name of the person who asked the question. If I get your screen name or your real name wrong, I apologize. We will not be issuing corrections. We got a few of the same questions, so specifically like what your favorite mobile suit is. It's a lot of those, a lot of variations of that. So I'll be skipping those for the most part after we answer one of them.
Okay.
And so yeah, we're gonna start with that one I want to go with. Hold on, I will turn off my phone.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So unprofessional. God damn it.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Disgusting.
Just let me go back in the cage, please. All right, so we're gonna start with the question from @WaterGutter on Twitter. Your favorite mobile suit, and this will be for everyone. If you don't know like the full name, that's fine. You can also just describe it. I think that'll be pretty.
I like the tall one. I like the tall one with the guns and the sword and the big feet. That one's cool.
The Bigfoot one.
The Bigfoot one.
I'm a big fan of the Mark II. So,
yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Okay. Anyone
I'm a
else?
really big fan of the Cubily. I really liked that one. Yeah, it's like
Is
a
it-
ladybug. It's awesome. All the round shapes is great.
It's just Gundam mobile suits?
No, it's just they just said favorite
Oh,
mobile suits.
fuck.
Yeah, I mean you can mention your favorite Gundam too. That's fine.
I like act guys. They look like big potato babies.
That's true, they do.
I didn't like act guys until we played Federation versus Zeon.
Yeah.
And they handled like babies too. So it was,
Oh my god.
They waddle. Yeah, they waddle.
and yeah.
We're talking about like actual mobile suits or like the gyms.
God, Matt. Gyms are mobile suits.
No, they have different names. You're wrong.
No, they are. It's an umbrella term. Umbrella term.
There's no such thing as umbrella terms.
Is there a Gundam that has an umbrella?
Yes, the Mary Poppins.
If I had to pick any of them,
Yes.
if I had to be in like a regular GM, I guess I'd pick the RGM sniper from MS-18.
Okay. All right.
Now, let me give my reasoning, right?
Yeah.
Because when you watch the shows, they're the ones that are always getting blown up. You know, the shitty fodder guys.
Standard gym. Yeah.
Yeah, the standard gyms are always the ones that are getting blown
the first gym we see ever gets stabbed by Char.
Exactly, he gets blown the fuck up, right? So you think being a sniper, you wouldn't be that fucking close. So maybe I'd have a fighting chance.
So you don't get blown up.
Yeah, so I don't get destroyed.
Okay.
I want to be an SD Gundam, but in the UC universe.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And he just wants to like not be battle ready, just like kind of taking on the town.
I'm just gonna run around smashing shit and saying Gundam.
No.
Goes to the grocery store in it.
Yeah.
Puts it up like a convertible.
I'm
talks to it.
assuming your awareness of SD Gundam is SD Gundam Guardian Force that aired on Toonami?
Yeah,
Yes.
the
The CG one? Yeah,
Yes.
okay. All right.
I just want a big SD Gundam friend. Go on adventures with each other.
Was he captain? Was he a captain?
Yeah.
Captain Gundam? I can't remember. The only thing I remember from that is the Zaku Zaku hour, which
I think the same people who like are part of the gym fan club are like have the same mentality as Mad Gun does, where they just like old shitty things.
woof. Okay. Well, just piss off half of the fan base. Okay.
Yeah, like, wow, fuck me, right?
No, I mean it's
Like they
cool.
have a fondness for old. It's like a rustic thing almost.
Yeah, like I want the old shittiest thing in the bunch. That's my thing.
Gyms are superior to Zaku's in a lot of ways.
Yeah, but they're not as cool.
Okay, well,
Yeah. They're not as
I
aesthetically
don't think they
pleasing.
are as aesthetically pleasing. I will agree with you there. Furren, do you have a favorite mobile suit?
Well, you kind of infected me with your Zaku love, but I guess I still like the new Gundam the most, just from his
Oh,
looks.
cool. What a coincidence. My boyfriend also likes the new Gundam.
God, why'd you have to bring that up?
Why do you have to bring up the fucking...
Well, no. Let me give clarification before anybody gets upset now. I'm not mad that Adam has a boyfriend. I'm mad that Adam
jealous.
chose to play Final Fantasy with his boyfriend instead of me.
Oh my fucking
See,
god.
there it is. Jealous.
Oh my fucking
Fucking
god.
knew it.
This
That's
again.
why I'm upset.
So
This
just
again,
mentioning
this
the mere
again.
existence of
Yeah,
your boyfriend at this point is
again.
triggering.
Yeah,
Oh
Adam.
no.
This again.
I'm only playing it for the Yoko Taro thigh highs.
I don't give a fuck. You could have told me a lot sooner, is all I'm saying.
I tried telling him, but Adam told me not to tell him.
I didn't do that.
Oh, he's stuck in the flames.
I am sorry, Matt.
Yeah,
As
it's
soon
too
as I
fucking
reach
late now.
a high enough level, I will play with you.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
Sorry doesn't dump your boyfriend,
Yeah.
Adam.
Sorry doesn't hurt my feelings.
Well, that joke didn't go in the direction I wanted it to go in.
Yeah, bitch. Sensitive subject.
Yeah. Well, what else? That it? That's the first question.
All right, question answered.
Thank you so much for the question, Atwater Gutter.
You got more than you wanted, but you know.
Let's go to Instagram questions from True X Necromance.
Amazing name.
What series of Gundam is everyone's favorite, if they have watched any? And when did you all get into Gundam?
When Adam pulled out his gun and put it against our heads and
Said, you
said,
better start fucking watching this shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Basically.
shut up about it.
we're all gonna sit here, we're not gonna eat until we fucking watch Mobile Suit
And he had
Gundam.
these juicy steaks that we weren't allowed to eat until we watched Gundam. It was torture.
If you want me to be a part of your podcast, we're gonna do it my way.
I guess OG Gundam, just because it's the only one I've watched all the way through so far.
Okay.
And that was very recently. So,
And to like, at gunpoint.
at gunpoint, yes.
At stomach point.
I love it. It's great.
It was at stomach point.
Yeah.
Be honest, okay?
So much beer and pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, so everyone knows we marathon most of the first Mobile Suit Gundam before even starting the
Beer and
podcast.
pizza
we have
party.
some.
Pretty great.
And donuts. We had donuts too.
It was a great weekend.
It's where we developed 80% of the humor that we use on Feddie Scum in that one marathon.
Pretty much. Just making fun of Gundam the entire time.
We
getting
debated
drunk
playing
and-
the Armoro game, but after its
where
record
you-
death toll, we just decided it wasn't worth it.
The Armoro drinking game is where you take a shot every time Frau Bo says Armoro.
Yeah.
Or every time someone gets slapped. We also did that.
Yeah.
Yes, we did do that. If someone got slapped,
We did that
drank.
for a while, we did, because that didn't happen too often. We were able to maintain that one.
We had that and some other one. What
If
was
we
the other
had
rule?
done the Armoro one, by the end of the first episode, we would have had a blood alcohol level of
Yeah, the first
0.14.
episode, she's just constantly
We'd have been
saying
dead.
his name. We would have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't have made it through that.
Yeah.
My favorite Gundam series is Zeta.
That's also my favorite.
Okay.
Mine too. I'm gonna jump on that train. There's a lot of people I notice who hate Zeta.
Yes.
They say
My
fuck
favorite.
Zeta, and I love it.
I also liked 8th MS Team.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Oh
like
my
that a
god.
lot.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that one. So
I think that's my favorite, just because it's It's kind of a simple story, but it's also beautifully animated.
It is.
It's a joy
It has
to
good
watch.
animation.
Mine's a.
I like Stardust Memory.
Mine's
Just because Ko's kind of cool character.
You may be the only person who thinks that.
You know, no one likes Ko.
Some people pity Ko.
Yeah, whatever.
Mine's a toss-up between MS-8 team and the dreadfully hated G Gundam. But G Gundam is more rooted in nostalgia than it is anything else.
G Gundam has some avid supporters, and I recently rewatched it a few months ago, and I was surprised at how much I ended up walking away liking it. I expected it to
Yeah,
go.
bitch. What was that? You what?
How much? I recently rewatched it a few months ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You ended up doing what to it?
You ended up doing what to it?
And I ended up enjoying it more than I thought I would. Because I have tried rewatching Ring.
Matt is savoring that. That was
I don't
tasty.
No, I like G Gundam. I don't know why
No.
this impression.
I will quote Adam.
Oh, no.
G Gundam, this is like 3 years ago. G Gundam's not that great. I don't know why you like it, Matt. 3 years ago.
Saying that. These accusations.
That was when Adam was lonely, sad.
Adam
and
was an
cynical.
edgelord back then. Well, more than
He
now.
was. He was. I forgive him, but I don't forgive him for the Final Fantasy thing.
Yeah, he still hates you completely for that, though.
I'm
If
still
I
a little upset.
if I said anything coming close to that, I think it would have been that you should start the UC because like G Gundam is not
Pales
really,
in comparison.
pales in comparison to like the grandness of the Universal Century.
Yeah, I agree.
Which
It's fun, though. It's like the fun, campy version of Gundam.
Speaking of which, we have a G Gundam spin-off podcast on Patreon.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's, I'd say, two times more ridiculous than the actual
We're
show.
not allowed to curse, though, so it's kind of like pointless.
But we do anyways.
Oh.
Unlike the intricate emotional depth of Feddie Scum, you get something,
a little more
campy and
lighthearted.
silly, yeah.
A little bit more lighthearted, he says, when the first episode was just murdering 20 people in a stadium.
It was more like 10.
It was a lighthearted moment. There was bonding.
We were naked. Ah, man.
There was nudity. That's light.
There was the talking horse.
There's a talking horse, god damn it.
Fern doesn't know what we're talking about because he doesn't support us on Patreon.
Oh my god.
He hates us.
Fern didn't want to be part of the G Gundam.
It's why I killed him in Feddie Scum. Y'all should be thanking me.
Took care of him.
All right, next question from Instagram. Bratha_Megabin2. Do you build Gunpla? And if so, what is your favorite kit? I don't build that much Gunpla, and I can't say I have a favorite kit yet. I have a lot of Warhammer 40k stuff in my backlog that I am ashamed of. So that comes first for now.
Nice.
When that shame subsides, he'll start on Gunpla.
No, when that shame subsides, I will start on my Gunpla shame.
I just started Gunpla. Me and Kat did.
Yeah.
And it's already starting to pick up. I think we started with one like a month ago. Now we have eight master grades.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I plan on starting pretty soon, but so far, nothing.
I really enjoyed building the Cubily. It's my favorite mobile suit, so I had to get a Gunpla of it, and it's just how articulate it is really neat. I also like goofs.
pretty bad.
Alice and I are part of the goof troop.
Yeah, we're goofers.
Good
Goofs
Good
are just
choice.
so cool.
Poor name.
We're goof fuckers, you know?
No!
Got worse.
Yeah, we fucks with goofs.
Yeah, that's right. You'll get a little goof splooge.
I got an act guy that I just built in master grade, and it looks like a potato, handles like
It's
a baby.
really cute. It came with orphans.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, orphans.
Furren?
Well,
He has a kit.
I built one rear grade as like my first gunplay ever. That was kind of finicky, but I did buy a couple of others. Right now I'm sitting. It's not Gunpla like specifically, but it's made by Bandai too. It's like 3 main suits from Full Metal Panic, and I'm building those up just to train because I got the rear grade new Gundam too.
Oh yeah, don't want to fuck that one up.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck that one up, but everyone says that one's really good, so I'm kind of excited for it.
Fern's ready to start doing Gunpla as more than a hobby.
Oh no,
It's an obsession.
I just
does
built
that
them.
mean?
Well, he just said he's like, building up. He's training. It's not. He's like he's fucking.
Dude, it's tiny plastic pieces. I don't want to fucking crack it or
You gotta
something.
have a
I don't
couple
know.
of shitty kits. You gotta just build some shitty kits before you get to a good kit.
That's what I'm doing.
You gotta build a few pairs of those high-grade balls before you actually get your Gunpla balls.
Is that a rite of
yeah.
passage?
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe somewhere. Should be probably.
Come in if you have a pair of high grade balls. Just somewhere. I don't know where you comment.
Just let us know.
Just let us know.
Just
Send us a message. Yeah.
All right.
Send us a picture of your balls.
Send us a picture of your high grade balls.
We really got to go through these questions quicker. Next question from Instagram is from Alkali. There's two questions, actually. The first question is directed at Fern, kind of.
What?
Did Haddock have a twin named Hammock? And if so, can there also be a little bro named Havoc so Fern can keep playing even after Adam murders Hammock?
Yes.
No.
They asked Fern, so he
Absolutely.
gets to decide. He gets to decide the canon now.
Yes to all of that. Shut up, Adam.
I'm very surprised you don't think I would just kill all three of them.
Please.
They'd have to be at least in one episode, though.
It would all happen in one episode.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Just keep introducing new brothers and shit. He's got a lot of brothers, man.
We gotta give the listeners subwoofers something to do, right?
Yeah.
We actually have it in canon that Fern has kids, a baby boy.
Yeah, he's actually the owner of a foster home.
No, I mean actually.
No, actually.
Where he trains
actually,
extraordinary children that are actually, his children. It's just his house.
No, I'm saying in the Christmas episode, he's like,
Yeah.
I had a baby. Well, we could also say that baby might have died during.
Jesus
Wow.
fucking Christ, Alex.
Yeah, I guess we can kill that baby. That's fine.
I mean, if Adam really wants to kill a baby,
That seems
Adam
like something
loves that
I
kind
would
of
do.
shit. I wouldn't put it past him.
All right, next question. Also from Alkali, what mobile suit would Lone Star run the best? So I'm gonna give this to Zach.
okay.
Well,
I'll
you
answer.
see, my Lone Star run pushes any vessel to its maximum velocity. So it's really a question of what Gundam could handle the Lone Star run the best.
All right.
And which is that?
I don't know.
Adam, what's the best Gundam? What's the best Gundam, Adam? That one.
Yeah. What's the best Gundam ever, forever, Adam?
The best
That's the
Gundam
one.
forever?
Yeah, forever.
The Turn A could probably handle the Lone Star run the best.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Mango-san, also from Instagram. How do you all know each other? Longtime friends? Also, is it possible for our Valiant team to get custom weapons, like, I don't know, a Heat Hawk shovel? All right, I'll answer the last part. Yeah, that is possible. Some weapon customization might happen later on down the line. Okay, now the first part, it varies.
Yes.
How do I want to do this?
Yeah, I grew up with Adam.
No.
Actually, we're brothers. We were separated at birth.
Me and Adam known each other the longest.
Yeah, we met in 6th grade,
Yeah.
5th grade.
Yeah, I used to beat him. I was his bully, actually.
That's
I don't-
right. That's right.
No, Dallas was just an annoying guy who would hug me a lot, and I would push him off of me.
Oh, God.
I just can't picture that. Sorry.
It just worked. I gained a friend out of it.
Hey,
You guys should try
it worked
it.
out.
And like around 6th grade was also when Matt started hanging out.
Yeah, you might have known Matt longer, actually.
With my friend group, yeah, around the same time. So
Yeah.
Matt was in a grade below me.
Yeah, he was younger. He was little and cute, and all the girls wanted
Little
to.
teeny tiny
Know what
boy.
I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All the
Yeah,
girls.
all the girls were like, what?
He was very cute. Very
Is
cute kid.
that?
Everyone's like, oh, I want Matt to take me in the back today. You know what I mean?
Jesus
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Christ.
I don't remember all that, but thanks.
It's like you keep spreading that shit. Keep spreading that shit around.
And then Zach, we all met him in high school.
Yeah, I met Adam in Dallas, 9th grade. Well, they were in 9th grade. I was like in 10th.
He's older.
But yeah, we met during that time, and then Dallas and I started making music and shit together. So
And then me and Zach became best friends, and then Adam just fucked off.
yeah, we said bye, Adam.
Bye, Adam. Peace, dog.
But then later on,
And
we're
then
like,
years
hey,
later,
Adam.
I decided I needed to make a podcast. So I called up Adam. I haven't talked to Adam in years since high school. And I was like, hey, you want to...
You want to do a podcast, Adam?
Everyone's fucking doing it. It's cool.
You're white. You're white and in your 20s. Let's do a podcast.
Oh my god. That's way too accurate.
Fern and I have been soul bonded for
Oh yeah.
Couple thousand
eons
years,
now.
right?
Yes, yes.
Well, like two lives prior to these, Zach and I knew each other.
Yes.
We made a soul blood bond.
They were Buddhist
No,
monks.
I met Adam in an online chat room, like a Skype group centered
Yeah.
around
Alcoholics
comic making and
Anonymous
stuff
online.
like that. God damn it.
No, it
Hey,
was
AOL.
it was a chat room focused around art and comics called Icy Comics, named after the 4chan boards. That's where they recruited most of their members. And then we eventually left that and formed a new group with a lot of the people from there called
Cool ones.
VizDev. And
You
that's
could still
where-
join VizDev today, right?
Don't.
Oh.
Don't. That means I'll have to do things again. Don't do that.
It doesn't exist. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, it doesn't exist. Just don't Google it for sure.
You could Google it.
Don't.
If you just Google the term, you get like general stuff on
Yeah.
what VizDev is. But
Are you both moderators in VizDev?
Am I?
let's move on.
So Fern's higher up than you, I assume.
You own it right now, don't you?
Because a friend gave it to me because he left for like 6 months.
You can say Blaze's
right.
name. He's not Voldemort.
I don't know.
Fern,
Yeah,
sell it
please.
to me. I'll give you $50.
No. Actually, wait. No. Yeah, that's how Adam and me met, and we've been talking ever since.
Yes.
Nice.
And then me and Kat met, like, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, she came to a
Little
PFP
over.
show.
Yeah.
Nah. And then we started dating, and I was like, hey, I'll put my girlfriend in the podcast too.
There you go.
Yeah, so she's the newest.
Addition to the crew, I guess.
Yeah, and to the crew.
Yeah.
To the
okay.
crew.
The posse.
To whatever
this
this
gang.
crew is.
And I guess Matt knew Fern the longest time.
What?
I mean, longer than we knew Fern.
Oh,
and
yeah. Matt.
Adam.
Yeah.
Matt and I introduced Fern to Matt at some point.
That's not correct. First off, me and Fern met on a golf course in LA, and we were just playing golf to begin with, and I was winning, and then Fern started cheating.
You are
and then
fucking talking
that-
about fucking Grand Theft Auto 5.
Fuck up. That's how we became friends.
I won, by the way.
No, yeah, you cheated.
Oh, nice, Fern.
No, but Adam introduced me to Matt, and it was love at first sight.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
I was the autistic to his caretaker, you know, so it's just kind of meshed together, you know.
His motherly side kicked in.
Don't cancel us on Twitter. Matt's on the spectrum. He can make the joke.
I can actually.
Oh my god.
I can actually.
Idealistic Zaku from Instagram asks, how long has Adam held you all captive? Is he feeding you? And what special
No.
forces team would you like to rescue you?
If I had
All of
to
them.
pick, it would probably be the Canadian one. I think it's like CTF. But if not them, I would definitely pick the Green Berets. just to see what they would do.
Buddy, GSG9 SWAT, just send all of them, please. I beg you.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe the GSG9 or the French one, the GIGN. I'd like to see him in action too.
let's just talk about this.
He doesn't beat his health.
Is there not enough room in the cage? I can expand. I can buy a bigger cage. If
All
that's
I know
problem.
is I've been here since we played Kingdom Death, and I haven't left.
Oh my god. Let's just talk about Kingdom Death, because that game's
Can
great.
we?
I love
Just
Kingdom
for a
Death.
Matt has it, right?
Matt has it now. Yeah, I sold it to Matt.
So honestly,
Oh,
that's
nice.
what started, I think, us like really playing together. At least me being a part of like RPing with you guys is when we played Kingdom Death.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
That was the first time I met Kat. It was very awkward.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, with Kingdom Death, yes.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
hello,
it
new
was,
person.
wasn't it?
It was very
Hello,
awkward.
female.
Why was it awkward? I'm kind
Because
of awkward.
I'm not used to new people. You know, it takes me a bit to get used to new people.
That's just the spectrum, man.
Yeah, it's just me because I'm autistic. You know, it's whatever.
All right. Dino Dude 347 underscore
Nice.
would like to ask, what is keeping you from recording more frequently?
Time,
Schedules.
Just
money.
Yeah, like coordinating the time with one another.
We
Hey,
have-
if
we
we
have-
all got paid to do this in like full time, then yeah, I guess
Yeah,
we could
we
do it
all the
a
time.
lot.
But
Most of us have jobs.
You know, I could record every day, but I'm dead.
yeah, someone killed him.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
It's the Furrin Show.
Dude, Fern needs a show from like hell or whatever, like Haddock from Hell.
What? Haddock from hell. Why did he go to hell?
Yeah, exactly. Why the hell did he go to hell?
We know what you've done, Haddock. We know your true past.
All right, Clover Lord with a 0 for the O in Lord. Ask, how are you all just so funny?
Well, to be fair, I'm not funny. I just use everybody else's humor to make me look funny.
Oh no, that was pretty funny what you just said.
Man's like, why does everyone keep laughing at me?
Like, stop it!
No, Matt's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of the spectrum too, though.
Well,
The spectrum just became this thing. It's like
No.
the Force now.
God bless you for it, Matt. God bless you.
We try hard.
We try desperately.
And then we cut out all of the not funny parts.
Yeah,
Anytime we seem remotely unfunny, we delete it.
Yeah, we cut out the 50, 60 minutes of us just arguing with each other as we try to find a funny joke, just vehemently screaming and just destroying each other emotionally.
We get 3 hours of footage compressed down to 30 minutes.
It's like 2 hours of me just making noises, and they have to cut that out.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's a lot of that.
You know.
Yeah, mostly we just make fun of Adam, and I guess people think that's funny. So
It just comes natural to us. That's our favorite genre of humor is making fun of Adam.
no,
Give him a hard time.
Wow.
It comes natural to fucking everybody. Every friend group that I have joined ever eventually just starts shitting on me constantly.
Cloverlord, if you hung out with Adam, you'd be probably 10 times funnier than us. It'd come right to you, man.
yeah.
It just got so much material just right there in front of you.
Jesus.
Also, we just have a good time together. Like,
Yeah.
we're good at riffing off one another mostly.
Oh yeah, as long
Even
as you're
when we
having
talk.
fun.
Thank you for the wholesome answer. Holy fuck, let's move on.
That is what I am in this podcast.
She's the period to our long rambles.
Yeah,
We're gonna
this is
move on
true.
to the Facebook questions now. That was all of the Instagram questions. So these are people's real names I'm going to be fucking up. So Matthew Bartman, I got that one right. That one's easy. For the whole cast, if you were able to pilot any mobile suit / giant robot, what would it be? If since this is very similar to the what your favorite mobile suit question is, if you don't have a different question, like a different one, that's fine. But he also said / giant robot. So if you wanted to just pick some other giant robot,
Gurren Lagann.
okay, yeah, all
Gurren
right.
Lagann is pretty cool, but you need 2 people for that.
You need 2 people, that's true.
Yeah, you
Burn,
need one
I
for
need
the
you.
head and okay. Well, there you go. You got 2 people.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I pick Megas from Megas XLR. You know the
Oh yeah, Megas
that
XLR.
show kicked ass as
That was a good show.
child, man. That shit was great.
Yeah, it was a
Isn't
good
that
show.
still like the mecha community still likes that show?
Yeah, no, and they're big fans of it. It has a lot of references, references to like mecha shows, all sorts.
Yeah.
If I couldn't
Hell yeah.
pilot that one, I'd choose the I guess the RX-9 Easy 8 Gundam. I had that model as a child, and I played with it all the time.
Really? You had Gundams as children?
Yeah, it was a battle scar one, and it was cool, man.
Plural.
So the Gundam action figure line did very well. The G Gundam toys were like always sold out, at least in the fucking toy store that I went to.
My parents never let me go to the toy store.
I actually have a different answer for the giant robot thing. That's I guess an Imperial Knight from 40K. That would be a cool thing to pilot.
Jesus.
All right.
Or a Titan.
No, I don't want to be a look. So the Titan pilots are like, you know,
Brain, they're like morphed in it.
yeah,
They feel weird leaving the Titan, right?
Yeah, it's not great, but an Imperial Knight's mostly a normal person. There's some
Mostly a normal person, he says.
yeah,
That's
mostly
not true.
they get imprinted a little bit. So they get a little mentally imprinted with the ghosts of their ancestors. All right, big fucking deal.
Still a teeny bitty ghost. It's fine.
Next question.
All right, oh fuck, Brine. That part's easy. Froenlick.
You even said
Junior.
Brian wrong. You said Brine.
Yeah, Brian.
Brian Froenlick Jr. I probably butchered that both times.
Might be Frolic. Frolic? Like,
Frolic?
Like
It
in
might
a
be
meadow?
Frolic.
That's cool.
Frolic?
Huh.
I think it's Frolic.
Okay.
Watch the Frodo.
This is a very
Brian
long
F.
question. I'm gonna actually have to scroll to see the rest
I'd
of
be
this
your
question.
Sam Fern.
So, I know that when Tiny, Madgun, Lone Star, and Co-Pilot were all fighter pilots, Madgun had a rather outdated machine compared to the others. If and when it comes to the group getting newer machines, would Madgun opt to keep his trusty Zaku 2 like he did with his Tin Cod, or would Madgun be forced by Tiny to take a newer machine? So that's a Madgun Tiny question.
More than likely, I would try to swing it to where I could keep it. We both know that that's not going to happen.
No, it would not. No.
So I
I would
tried
just
to
slowly
argue
start
my.
replacing it.
Yeah. She'd probably wait till I was asleep and then she'd replace it anyway.
Matt would just get it blown up really fucking quick, and then we would just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah,
next one.
honestly, either I would replace it or he would destroy it.
He would like bail out of it and would run into a mountain, and then he'd be like, "I need a new mobile suit." Put a brick on the gas pedal and just keeps running.
They do have
Yeah.
they do have pedals actually, so you
Perfect.
could probably boost put a brick
Keep
on
that
the
in
boost
mind,
and-
Matt. Keep that in mind, buddy.
I am. I'm taking everything we do today as like a study, you know?
All right, Joshua Manning. Hey, Josh.
Hello, Joshua.
We know
Do I
Josh.
know
He
him?
went to high
He
school
sounds
with
familiar.
us.
He is a high school buddy of ours.
He was
yes.
actually part of that first marathon.
That's true.
A little bit.
I need to know the most frustrating mobile anchor situation Adam has had, like when they were the hardest to go toward the plot. Mess hall scenes don't count. You asked for it there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Out.
Drop
No
the mic
sympathy.
on you.
No sympathy.
That's a great
Boys.
question.
Oh man, it is
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
gonna
question.
leave. That's a co-pilot and Lone Star question.
Well, not
No,
for us.
no,
We
it's
have a
not.
great time the whole time. I think it's more of an Adam problem.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an Adam question. So, the hardest time for me is
Gone.
every fucking session when we fucking get into chat, they're like, Adam, where's my character sheet? Adam, post my character sheet. When I give them the link every fucking time, they're pinned. They're fucking pinned to the channel. And then I post them, and as I post them, and as they well up in the chat log, they continue to ask, well, that's not mine, that's so-and-so's. Wait, no, that's not mine, that's so-and-so's. Until theirs eventually becomes visible. And even then,
I
they may
used Fern's
ask.
character sheet today.
Wait, really?
I mean, I opened it.
Oh, okay.
I was just reading it.
He's like, I used all of his stats. It was fun.
I read your diary, Fern. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was do you have any example of when it was like we didn't do what you wanted us to do?
Like in the
All the time.
game.
All the fucking time.
Give one
But I mean, like
specific
really
example.
didn't listen though. Really.
God. Wow.
Like you wanted us to do this thing, but then we
The whole story had to change because we did something stupid.
Ooh, I can remember one with Tom. Like Tom wasn't even going to be a character.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It was so you guys shoehorning Tom and choosing to talk to a janitor basically created him as a character.
It's like, fine, talk to the fucking janitor.
Yep. We're like, what's his name? He's just like, Tom. Fuck, I don't know.
Basically, that's how Tom was created. But I wouldn't say that those situations annoy me that much. I wing a lot of stuff, so that part is not that annoying. Writing Tom off, y'all gave me a little bit of difficulty in trying to not let him go. That was a little annoying.
Is that the most annoying thing, though?
I don't know. Fucking Christ, man.
It's sad when you can't think of what's the most annoying thing that these two have done.
It's a list. There's a list. Listen to any given episode, and it probably doesn't go the way it's supposed to.
Find at least 3 key moments in each episode.
Just know that it happens often, and if you're listening and it sounds like something's unexpected, it's probably us subverting Adam's expectations.
You're welcome, guys. Shaking things up. Shaking up a good plot.
Next question from a Matt Segrest. I wonder who that is.
Yeah, I wonder
Matt
who that is.
Segrest.
Never heard of him.
Sounds like a very handsome, tall, very muscular dude.
The question is, what is the best pairing, and why is it Mad Gun X Haddock?
Well, I just think that there's a lot of emotion there.
They were the best of bros.
You know, it's like it's mid. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
I thought Mad Gun and Tiny were cool, but that's fine.
I mean, they are, but
It's not that kind of pairing.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that kind of pairing.
Oh, you mean like,
Oh.
Oh, and now it clicked.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to say that Co-Pilot and Lone Star have got that.
Yeah,
They got the Fujo bait on lockdown for sure.
That's right. That's right.
This is for the people who like the older
demographic.
you know?
Yeah, the people like Matt Segrest.
Yeah, the bears, right?
Yeah,
That's
the
what they
bears.
call
There
them,
you
right?
go. See, like, you can talk about the slim Yowie boys all day, but when you get to the rough and tough men, that's where it's at.
The Bashoans.
I don't know the Japanese word for it. Sorry.
The twinks. Just call them twinks.
Yeah. We don't like that kind of shit. We want hair, muscles, and beards.
All right.
I'm intrigued.
God.
Next question from Facebook. Fagan Pettigo.
Can we cut that last question?
Or Furin.
Oh.
What's the weirdest place you've made sweet, sweet love?
I wish there was a single one I ever made love in.
Oh no.
Furin! How could you forget our night together, Furin?
Hey, wait a fucking minute. Hold the hell up.
He said made love, not had sex, Adam.
Oh my god. That is terrible. These are accusations that are unfounded.
How's
This is
this
not
Q&A
true.
more homoerotic than the
Actual fucking podcast.
way more than the Lone Star Co-Pilot?
Well, we just had these
spinoff.
2 questions back to back.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with the Facebook questions.
Oh my god.
All right, JJ Gregoric, what kind of gym would you use?
There's more
think
than
we
one.
I think Matt kind of already answered it with the gym sniper.
Makes sense.
I would
He's
probably
smart.
go for like an all-rounder, like a gym command or something.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I'm all about the well-balanced type.
Yeah, the gym commander.
Oh, something mobile, I guess.
Or the gym fighter pilot. I like those. Those are pretty cool.
Wait, are there stealth gems? Does that even make sense? Giant mechas being stealthy?
Yes, yeah, no, there are stealth mobile suits.
GM short for giant mech.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's it for the Facebook questions. Really?
All right.
We have a shit ton of Twitter questions. A lot of them are multi-part, so.
Shit.
All right.
Gonna be a long episode.
Handle @Captain Ganymede. Hi, Ganymede. So, how much prep goes into writing each session, and how much have you had to improvise stuff on the fly?
Probably equal parts, huh?
I've already answered it, but I spend like maybe I brainstorm over the week usually, just passively, and then I usually spend like an hour or two making an outline. Because if I write very specific events, I know that those events will be avoided. So I try to keep the outline pretty bare.
So we force you to improvise.
Yeah, I try to keep those outlines pretty bare unless I know that someone's going to give a speech or a PowerPoint presentation in which I'll write like kind of more detailed outline. Other than that, pretty much all the dialogue is improvised on the fly on my part. So yeah, I guess that answers that part of the question. The other part of the question is, how does the cast get in character? Is there a ritual, or is a lot of you off the cut thinking?
I would say it's mostly that, yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly improvise.
Because we don't plan at all. No, the characters. We just come in and sit down. We do have like, it's maybe like 30 minutes before each recording, we just fuck around.
Yeah, but that's just so I can drink my coffee or my energy drink, and
it's mostly like a wake up / loosey goosey situation.
Yeah,
but we don't
it's
really,
like a
we don't really
warm up, but we don't do it in character.
We don't really talk about like it's not in character, and we don't really talk about what we're gonna do in the episode. So we just kind of hop in and then
I think I feel like after my character.
Exactly. I was going to say, after so many episodes, I feel like we've just been able to embody the character.
Go back. If you've been listening like recently, or not recently, like if you are caught up, go back and listen to old episodes and you'll notice that the characters are a little bit different.
Slightly inconsistent and stuff like that
inconsistent, not even like the same voices. Because I went back and listened and it was kind of cringy. I mean, I'm pretty sure this will be cringy in the future, too. I'm pretty sure this remains cringy.
Yeah. New Feddie is not cringy if you started at the first episode and didn't cringe somehow.
Yeah.
Like, because your bars, got to be pretty low on the cringe.
And if this is your first time listening, it's not cringy. It's perfect the whole time.
Please listen to all the episodes and then make up your own mind. The next question. At Jason D. Athenry, who has a YouTube channel, by the way. He's working on an IBO RPG, so that's pretty cool. Nice. He live streams that.
He's actually live streaming right now.
Oh, shit. Okay. How would one become a Feddie Scum? Yeah. We're probably not going to do another guest thing. Every time you add a person to the cast, it becomes a lot more difficult to get everyone together to record.
I was just too terrible. I was so bad. He doesn't want it again.
No. We just we might do voiceover work for people. Like we might be voiceover one of the characters that I voice originally, but probably not.
Maybe in the next podcast we do, we might have some more.
Are you talking about Vietnam, Miami?
No. We don't know if it's going to be called that yet.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man.
Look, I think it would be cool, but not now.
There are a few more questions, part of this question. So, seriously though, have any of you tried DMing anything else? I have DM'd like D&D, Fate games. I've 40K roleplay, so like Rogue Trader, Dark Heresy.
Yeah.
Eclipse Phase, but I didn't find a group for that.
I DM'd Fate once. It wasn't good. Yeah. And I did.
Hey, I thought it was fun when we played. All right.
Oh, thanks, man.
Way back, I DM'd D&D when Dallas and I first started playing D&D.
Yeah, our very first session. Wow, yeah.
Ooh, and one time Matt DM'd this weird game God, it was so weird. It had to do with like goblins standing on each other's shoulders in trench coats, and it was great though. It was the best thing ever.
What?
You probably
What? You blacked out during that time.
Man, how do you not remember that?
That's so funny.
Just don't.
It's like
Say it again. What was it?
Goblins in trench coats stacked on top of each other like little kids.
I think it might have been like a one-shot type game, like all out of bubble gum.
I think
That's probably what it
we've all
was. We were
DM'd some
probably
like one-shot stuff, I think.
Yeah, we were
at
all
one
No,
point
no,
or
but
another.
it was Matt was like specifically like I got a game and I want to DM it. We got together we specifically got together just for Matt to DM this game, and I remember it was the weirdest thing ever because like by the time it was ending, like all the characters that we got to know ended up being goblins and trench coats. How am I the only one who remembers this?
I think you dreamed that shit up.
Did you
I
get
don't-
Oh my
drunk?
god.
Did you get
I
drunk,
don't
Matt?
fucking remember that.
I believe that though.
I don't
believe that.
remember it either.
My theory is that he got really
What?
drunk towards the end and then threw that in there during that time. Like they're all goblins and trench coats, guys.
No, it wasn't
Fucking got you.
it was deliberate and planned out because at the end it all made sense. Like of course they were goblins.
Oh my god.
I wish I could remember this because it sounds funny as fuck.
We were RPing a lot at that time. It was in the
Probably just got blended in with all the others.
it was in the house in Troy.
That was probably a fucking. Well, there's like 3 houses in Troy you guys were staying at. So
well, not the apartment, but the house.
House. You know, the last
No.
one they lived in.
yeah, I don't remember.
Not
Yeah.
Adam Diamond's house.
Don't bring that up. Anyways,
I'm just gonna say I did it, and I probably did it for a reason. I
it
don't
was
know.
great. It was the best time ever. I remember
Right.
being like thoroughly surprised.
What kind of games do you enjoy playing? Very
Define
deadly games
games.
and very narrative focused games.
Yes.
Same.
Yeah, it's a combination of very story heavy games and
For me, it's an and or. It doesn't have to be both.
And we had played a lot of games where we weren't like as funny and ridiculous, and
yeah.
if you can imagine.
I like the Fate system better than I do the D&D Pathfinder system. It was like every time I play the D&D or the Pathfinder system, this is like with me without playing with these guys. I always get that one asshole who power games,
Yeah?
and it just completely ruins it for me.
I
right?
think everyone who's played Pathfinder can probably relate to the min-maxer in the group.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just fucking annoying for somebody to be like, I power attack and I hit 50 damage, and I'm level 1 over here with a bow, and I'm like, yeah, I hit 6. You know, it's annoying.
It also takes a lot of time. If they,
It sure does.
When they get into arguments with the GM all the time about like what a certain move needs to do. Anywho,
Sorry if you are one of those
I also
people.
love, I have to bring it up again, Kingdom Death. That was
Yes,
great.
I love that
Kingdom
game.
Death was fucking
Oh,
amazing.
God. It's epic.
It's very once again very deadly, and like that puts it. I like that a lot. And then like you're playing a community effectively. That's really cool, and
Creepy.
you build like you build like the culture of the community in this like berserk eclipse that you're fucking living in. Anyways, how do you guys meet? We kind of answered that one.
Yeah.
Do you ever let Adam out of the cage? No.
And he never lets us out of his cage.
Yeah, we're all trapped in each other's cages.
Yeah,
We all got each other's keys and we're refusing to share.
yeah, we're all in cages.
I haven't had meat in like 2 weeks.
All right. Did any of you watch Gundam before starting? We also answered.
No, just G Gundam as a kid. That's
Well,
pretty
like what were we 2 episodes in before we did a marathon, somewhere around there. But I also sent y'all Thunderbolt on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watched
forgot about
Thunderbolt
that.
on DVD. So
That
yeah,
made
I-
me watch Mobile Suit Gundam twice, actually.
Oh yeah. There was a time in college where I made you watch it because I wanted to watch the series. Because
But I
only
slept too much through it.
Yeah, no,
that I
you were
didn't
you were
remember
always
much of it.
you either always drunk or sleeping, and to the point where when I brought this up, you were like, oh yeah, I did watch Mobile Suit Gundam with you.
And some of the Origin movies, right?
Yeah, we watched the first 2. I think were the ones that were out when that happened.
Crazy.
Okay, at MG Master Grade Sazabi, how many swears have you edited out of the podcast? None. We don't edit out swears.
Yeah, not intentionally. Maybe just like if it's a bad joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably a lot, actually.
At Show Kamika Dork, which would be Show Junkie Boy on Twitter. What made you go for setting the game so early in the war? That's a me question. There's not a lot of content set at the beginning of the war. that gave me a good deal of freedom, and I thought it would be more interesting. I also had this idea of kind of taking the tone of 0083, this Top Gun feel, by putting the characters into jet fighters, saberfishes and tin cods at the beginning of the game. I thought that would be really cool, and I like how it turned out. I like the transition to them slowly, like, stealing Zaku's and...
How he accidentally made the characters from 0083.
Oh, yeah, they literally
Yes, the
accidentally created
unintentional.
the class, like, because I told y'all Top Gun, and y'all were like, okay, and, like, kind of geared the characters in the direction of Top Gun characters, and... I mean, that's just what they did for 0083. They just did the exact same thing to create 0083. They were just like, let's just make...
And we just nailed all of the same archetypes.
For the most part, yeah. All right, next question. At mountain_Tims, hi Tims. What would the cast think of the Bond Dock and the Hammurabi? I will put pictures of those in the chat so you can...
Just say whatever those words are. Sounds cool. Sounds good, buddy.
I love the Bond
No, that's
Dock.
the dinosaur-looking ones, and they look dumb. I don't like them.
Let me see.
No, Bond Dock, I did a meme where it looks like a horseshoe crab in 1 minute, and then it looks like a rabbit the next minute.
Yeah, that's an accurate description. Okay, so there's the Bond Dock.
That's like the raptor-looking one.
Which I think the Bond Dock looks cool as fuck.
I actually think it looks really cool too. What the fuck?
And then
I'm talking
there's
shit.
the one that Yazan pilots, the Hammurabi.
Yeah, I like
Hammurabi, yes.
the curvy
Round
round shape.
The second is fine. I prefer more classic mecha designs.
I mean, I do too personally, but it's still, this is really cool looking.
I don't know. I love the Bond Dock. I think it's my top 4.
It's
Top 4?
definitely
Okay.
an incredibly interesting suit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Show it in horseshoe crab form.
Fuck.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, now, still from Mountain Tims. This is for Dallas. And how many ums have been edited out in total?
Oh, in total? Let me look at my spreadsheet here.
Let's see here.
38,343.
Interesting.
Crazy.
You forgot to add the 300 from the last episode.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot. Well, no, I kept a lot of those in because of the PowerPoint
Oh,
presentation.
that's right.
Yeah, so... Yeah, if the PowerPoint presentation was definitely played up with the ums, but it's close to
Pretty close to normal.
Adam does sometimes.
Jesus.
Not all the time. Just
when
sometimes.
he's like thinking some stuff through.
Yeah, if he has to think, that's what comes out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But I keep some of them in to keep that the spirit of Adam alive. You don't want to like think he's someone he's not.
Yeah, let's not put him on a fucking pedestal,
Yeah,
people.
if you remove the ums, it's like, what is this flawless god of a man doing running this podcast?
Adam without the ums is just ad.
That's
Got him.
All right. At Ekno the Nito, a lot of questions. I'd like to know from each cast member, if possible, if one of the four...
Nimble.
each guy's a member.
Look.
Go on, Adam. Continue.
Stop.
I saw.
All right. I'd like to know from each cast member, individually if possible, if one of the main four were to die before the end of the show, who would you think it would or should be and why?
Oh,
Well, according to this latest episode,
All right.
Don't spoil anything that won't release
Co-pilot.
for another 2 weeks.
Co-pilot, you go first.
Okay, I think it will either be me or Matt, and the reason is because Matt could die and it would feel like cool, like everyone would be like, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Like he died because it'll probably be epic and it'd be like the way he would die the way he wanted to go. Or it would be co-pilot because he really doesn't want to die and it's going to be really pathetic feeling. But then it would give some cool new type ghost shit later on because everyone knows co-pilot's a new type.
Yeah, everyone knows that. Spread that hashtag around, folks.
And then Lone Star will just have like this extra
You'll
ability.
actually be a lone star for once.
Yeah.
That's sad.
wow.
Oh no, it got deep.
Oh no, I don't like this. I actually have a similar theory. I think it's going to be either Mad Gun or Lone Star. Because Lone Star
2 for Mad Gun. I think we.
Lone Star's dead set on being like the hero, the dude, you know, and it's like it would be a subversion, you know, where he's not the dude. And Mad Gun's just old. It's his time to go.
Oh my
He's just
God.
old. Gross. All right, that's it.
I was expecting Topper to die, actually. I don't know why he didn't.
All right.
You can go ahead.
Oh, you don't want to answer?
No, I've got my answer, but my answer is
Tiny. Go ahead.
I don't know. It's hard to say just
And I said
because like
Tiny.
because that's what we do.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. I just feel like every episode, like something happens that changes the future drastically, you know, because it's kind of like makes
the way we play
decision.
each time changes, you know?
Yeah, it does. So it's really hard to say. I think it would have to, if you were to ask me at different points, it would be different people. Maybe recently, Mad Gun, but I just kind of feel like maybe not. Because you know what, it wouldn't be him because he always pulls out of stuff, and you're like, how?
Yeah.
I don't know.
dude.
I don't really have a good answer for that because I think I'd like to be shocked whenever it happens.
My answer is going off an assumption here.
Okay.
I'm gonna imagine that most of the people here sitting with us have seen Starship Troopers, right?
Yes.
And you would know the character Dizzy, you know, Rico's love interest.
Yes.
At the end of the movie, or close to the end of the movie, Dizzy
Spoilers.
does something. Yeah, spoilers if you haven't seen the movie. Sorry, fuck you. It's like 1980s or some shit, 1990s. Your fault for not watching it sooner. But Dizzy
right.
does something, and you know, in action movies back then, they did this stupid thing where when someone was about to die, they would turn around, they look all happy, and then they'd get shot from behind or explode or something. And that's basically what happens. So my assumption is it's going to be Tiny, and it's going to be something like that. Is that Tiny does something, and she's like, fuck yeah, and then Adam's an asshole. And
Smile
boom,
for
she's
the
dead.
first time, and she
Yeah.
go.
Wow.
The
Alright,
moment
that's
he
good.
turns,
That's
Basically.
rough, man. What the fuck?
yeah.
That is an
that's-
Adam
that's
thing to do.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I can see it, like, because she's like,
I'm
I
sweating
did
here.
it, and I'm fucking, like, she's gonna be like, fuck yeah, I'm super happy about this.
And everyone's
and Adam's gonna be
rooting
like,
for her.
Yeah, everyone's like, it's a feel good moment. Adam's like, oh man, I can't wait to crush this shit. Here we go.
And then her
And it's-
guts are going to just splatter all over Mad Gun's face.
Yeah, and it's gonna be rough because Mad Gun won't have a drinking partner anymore.
So, what about you, Adam? Who do you think's
Yeah,
gonna-
what's up, man? Who are you planning on? I mean, we're thinking about it.
Unbeknownst to you, this was a poll, and Mad Gun won.
Wait. What about you? What about you, Fern?
Oh, I'm already dead.
He's already
Oh,
dead.
you don't have an opinion. I mean, who do you think's gonna die? You still
everyone
get an
else got-
opinion.
I think it's gonna be Mad Gun.
Yeah. Okay. We're good. Okay. Next.
Appreciate the faith,
From,
guys. You know,
from
it's
the
just-
way he plays, it's sometimes pretty reckless.
All right.
Yeah, he's reckless.
someone's got
Unlike
to.
the rest
is all
of
I'm
us.
saying, you know.
And
He
now,
hasn't heard that newest episode.
also from Echno the Nito, or Farron.
Yeah.
What was it like coming into the game seemingly straight-laced, both in character and out of character, only to wind up teaming up with people who do tons of random crazy shenanigans?
I mean, that's pretty much what I expected, and it was what I was going for, you know, the classic crazy guy, straight guy comedy routine.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, Burn was
It
really
worked pretty-
easy to work off of.
It worked pretty well. I'm pretty glad.
But you're typecasted now. If you ever start going crazy, everyone will be like, I don't believe
He
it.
Yeah.
also asked
don't-
for the whole cast what mobile suit do you think your character would best suit for your character to pilot? We're gonna
Bondoc when Copilot gets his new type abilities.
when he becomes a Titan, yeah.
Yeah. When he goes to that cool new type school. Yeah.
Yeah, that really cool new type school, yeah.
Type
New Copilot back to school.
Back to
Back at the
school.
academy.
There's a vision where it's like cheery, like High School Musical treatment of this very horrible torture facility that is a new type lab. Okay, what is Tiny's favorite brand of cigarettes? And what's the cast
God.
favorite? What's the cast character's favorite alcoholic beverage?
Oh,
We've been through
Real
this a
life
couple of times.
alcoholic beverage?
No. Your characters.
I'll tell you, it's not a hipster's fault. I'll tell you that fucking shit right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's either Natter Days or
In Natter Days.
Yeah.
I guess Federation Daniels works for me. I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't care as long as it's dark and it's whiskey. My character is like, hell yeah. I mean, she also, she'll do gin every now and then.
Ooh,
Nice,
classy.
nice.
What about your
Cigarettes.
Yeah, cigarettes, she prefers a menthol. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
makes
a
sense.
cowboy killer will do.
I crack open a Feddie Light every now and then. That's about it.
All right. At
Co-pilot like Zima's. Don't forget that.
Zimas? Yeah, I
Is this
forgot about
it's either at Neil Dillon DY8 or at Neil D Landy 8. One of the two. There's quite a few questions. Will the pilots ever get their own Gundam type mobile suit? Maybe one of them if they're
when we
lucky.
get into space, we're gonna steal Amuro's.
Oh no,
Steal
no, you will
Granddaddy
not.
Gundam.
You will
Yeah, we
not.
are. You
No,
don't
you're
know.
not.
You don't know what'll happen.
You don't know how we're gonna fuck up your story.
Nope. I am keeping you 10 feet away from cannon at all times.
Well, that's only 10 feet. That's like 10 steps.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, that's not bad. I can shoot Amuro from there.
3 big steps.
How long does recording the podcast take?
Too fucking long.
It takes about
Too fucking long.
what, 2 hours on average now? It used to
Well,
be
about
longer.
1 to 2 hours.
Yeah, 1 to 2 hours. Sometimes it
Yeah.
is like almost exactly an hour. A little
The,
bit over.
Some of the best episodes take like the shortest time, take
Yeah.
less time to
Yeah.
edit.
When we were starting out, we had a few episodes that recording the session took forever because it was combat and it was like 4 hour
Almost
sessions.
3 hour.
Yeah,
One of
4
our
Hey, we got
friends-
that knocked down though. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's-
we definitely got quicker with
It was
it
a
as
lot of
we-
learning for
as
sure.
we did it more. And then is it done all in one take? I guess it's edited. So, but yeah, it's all in one take. Like we don't like generally we don't take
play
like
through.
multiple hour breaks really.
Yeah, we'll
or
go
like,
pee and cut the
Yeah.
pee break.
and that's
I
about
think
it.
the most you do is retake like lines that didn't work great. The first
Yeah,
time.
like
like it-
audio had a
Technical difficulty.
Yeah,
Audio
technical
cuts
difficulty.
out, or someone delivers a joke, or I say someone's name wrong.
Yeah, you could kind of hear it because at least how we used to record, the mic quality changes, and so you could hear like the mic get a little bit better, and I would have to like go and add distortion or something
make
on
it
the
fit in.
voice to try to make it a little shittier after
All right.
re-recording.
Also asked favorite mobile suit. We're gonna skip that. Funniest moment in the podcast so far.
That's tough, man.
Oh man,
yeah, that is kind of hard.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun when Mad Gun and I did when Matt and I did that just our bar crawl episode. That was
Oh
that
yeah,
was
the
pretty fun.
bar crawl bonus.
For
Was
those of
really
you
fun.
who aren't a Patreon and haven't listened to it, go fucking get Patreon and listen to it. There's some nice dance moves in there.
Jeez, man, really being the vinegar there.
Hey, well,
Pretty
someone's
aggressive.
got to be the vinegar, okay?
Okay. I laugh my ass off a shit ton pretty much every episode. Recently, I liked the shenanigans with Rast Marco and Co-Pilot and Lone Star.
Oh yeah, that was a top tier
yeah, that
funny
was
moment
fun.
for sure.
Just torturing that poor boy, fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Anything
that, like,
with Tom,
stands out.
basically anything where we adopt this new person, where we harass them and we project
Yeah.
this relationship that they are not reciprocating.
Yeah, those are always the funnest moments.
Yes.
They might not be the funniest. They might annoy some people, but they're definitely the funnest moment.
Yeah.
I
And
can't get like co-pilot's ass pillow situation out of my head sometimes.
Oh my god!
that's
no.
that is an ongoing issue. Like he needs surgery or something. This is
He doesn't have a tumor in his ass.
something's fucking wrong.
Oh my god.
He's like Hank Hill. He just doesn't have an ass.
Yeah.
Remember that episode? He has to have this cushion
yeah.
to sit on his lawnmower. Yeah.
Yeah, he just didn't have an ass. Well, anyway, sorry we didn't answer that. Very good. If we you know what, the funniest moment is episode 35 because we pre-recorded up that far, and there's this one moment that is fucking hilarious, and you guys just wait. It's amazing.
No,
Oh, yeah.
episode 35 is just going to be like another beach episode or something.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Sorry about the beach episodes. We apologize.
We're not stopping though.
Yeah, no, we're still gonna do them though. And their last question was, how much of Gundam have you watched and known? So we've answered that before. So, moving on to @InfoConfused. This is a good handle there. Can I make your guys' exploits canon in the Gundam RPG I'm running with friends? I love the show. Yeah, I don't know why you would
do it.
I don't know why you'd want these absolute fucking lunatics running around in your universe.
I like it. Do it.
Make
me like a shop owner. Make me like an old shop owner. It's like in the future.
Yeah.
If you need Haddock for a flashback, just give me a call, please. I'm desperate.
Yeah, I'd love to do some voice work for your thing or whatever.
I think he's just talking about a podcast he's running with his friends. I don't think he's recording it or it's a
It's not an invitation, guys. Fuck off.
It's not an invitation.
I'm a fan, but fuck off.
You're a member of the Feddie Scumcast. This is important.
Feel free to use Mad Gun, but just he won't be around for forever, you know. So it's your time's running out to use him. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I would say feel free to use anything in Feddie Scum as canon if you want to, but no promises of the direction of that it is going to go.
Hey, you can even play as our characters.
Yeah,
that's fine with me, man.
Go knock yourself out.
Take a run in Lone Star shoes, you know?
Do it better.
I don't think anyone would want to
do it better, please.
That's fine.
Yeah, just show us up entirely.
Yes. Yeah. Fix our characters, please.
Yeah, release us from this hell.
No.
Thank you.
@Zachary Salsa, for the whole cast, how did everyone meet? We've answered that. And
I met these guys in a shed in the middle of nowhere at the middle of nighttime. It was sketchy. There was a bunch of people drinking, and they played music.
You're talking about the Plug House.
This was a show.
I thought you were joking around.
To get a little context, it wasn't that creepy because we were playing a punk rock show. We weren't just in the shed.
The Plug House.
Yourself?
The Plug House is. The Plug House is.
We're just hanging out in the shed, you know.
It's
you know how we do.
Girl walks in, we're like, "What's up, girl?"
Hey, girl, what are you doing there? What are you doing there, huh?
It's a storage shed. Y'all play in a storage shed that has a bar.
It's a mini unit. It's not a storage shed. It's a mini unit. It's different.
3 mini units. Fuck you.
It's 3 mini units combined into one like grungy punk rock
mega
bar.
unit.
And no
Mega Unit 1.
No fucking air conditioning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Oh wait, no, there's another part.
Never mind.
And what's the cast's favorite anime outside of Gundam?
That's tough, man.
I think me and Furin have a combined favorite. We disagree on who is. We have 2 combined favorites. We disagree. Shut the fuck up. We disagree on the best girl in both, right? So
Okay, look, one of them I don't even like that much to consider it a favorite, and the other one you're just plain wrong, so...
Listen, buddy. I'm just saying, Yuki is better than Haruhi, right? That's hands down, right? That's it. Hands down, Yuki's better than Haruhi. But you're fucking wrong about the best girl in Orimo. It's you're fucking wrong.
Oh my god.
You're fucking wrong. Just admit it. You are wrong.
He's an old guy. He's confused. Don't pay attention to him.
Don't do this to me, right? Listen, Kira knows okay.
Oh my god.
Little goth girl's better. That's all I'm saying. And if we can't agree there, then I'm just gonna say the dad's the best character. The dad's pretty good, though. You gotta admit that, man.
Nice.
He's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Anyways, what about the rest?
What do you mean, what about the rest?
I'd say my favorites are like Berserk's definitely really high up there, and then like slightly under that would be like Cowboy Bebop and Gurren Lagann, and I'd say DBZ for the nostalgia factor.
For the nostalgia factor, I'd also say Cowboy Bebop and FLCL.
Oh yeah, Fully Cooley's good.
One, yeah. I mean, everything we just said was basically.
Evangelion's really good too.
No, everything but what me and Fern It's not, man. It's overhyped. It sucks.
Hey, I didn't say it was amazing. I said it was pretty good.
That's right.
It's just shit.
You are putting me in so much shit on Twitter right now. You don't even fucking know what you're fucking getting me involved in.
If you want to discuss Evangelion with me, don't take it out on Adam. My Twitter handle is Evangelion sucks. Go fuck yourself at Twitter.
Also grew up watching Sailor Moon, and I
Sailor Moon's the
still
shit.
love that.
Sailor Moon is great, yeah.
There's Powerpuff Girls in anime.
No.
Yes, they've got the big eyes.
Hold on.
And the little hair bows.
Listen, King of the Hill is probably the best anime in the world.
Okay, yeah.
Free.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Yeah. Mine has to be Legend of the Galactic Heroes, with like
Hey,
Monster being like a close second.
Monster. I've only read
Monster's
the
pretty
manga,
good.
but it's good, yeah.
And then Berserk's probably the original old anime.
Still for kids, it's whatever.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like a lot of old anime movies, like the original Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever seen
Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust is pretty damn good
shit,
too.
I don't want to butcher this.
You're gonna butcher it.
Adam, what was that movie that made me cry that I loved so much?
Millennium Actress?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Your name's pretty good too. But
Oh, dude, your name is very good.
yes, it's very
When
good.
when Furren mentioned like anime movies, that was one of the first ones that popped in my head. That's a really good one.
If you've never seen Golgo 13, that's great.
yeah.
That shit's the bomb.
Okay, I think we have answered that question thoroughly for the most part.
Hell yeah. An SD Gundam. Next question.
No.
So from at Martin S. Simon, I guess, 1.
It's Martin Simon.
I don't. Okay. Who likes Gundam the most?
Adam.
Probably Adam.
Yeah.
It's only
Definitely
Adam.
Adam.
Nobody else likes this shit.
Yeah, we're all fucking faking for this guy.
Oh, fucking man.
It's really, really growing on me
Oh
after
my
the first
God.
season or first series, but yeah, nowhere near as much as probably any of you guys, honestly.
Man, okay. I was a
some
total
catching up.
sucker in Zeta for all of that, like, cyber new type stuff. Like, I hated it, but I loved it.
When Adam showed me Thunderbolt, like other than G Gundam, that was like that shit was cool. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, this is
That's really cool.
this right here is something that they needed to get people like me back into it. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was there was action, there was drama, there was everything. It was cool.
There's a lot of
There's
crossover
jazz.
online if you listen to people who like what they've considered their top Gundam series. There's a lot of crossover between 8th MS Team fans and Thunderbolt fans. So
Nice.
I imagine that is probably accurate.
8th MS Team was great because it showed, like, I mean, this is just my opinion, but it showed, like, women characters that were strong and didn't have to be moms.
And without being like pandery about it.
Yes.
It just played it. It just played it
it's just
straight and
normal.
normal, and yeah.
It's just there.
I am just that meme about the guy saying, "Wow, cool robots."
What the heck is a Gundam? All
That it? Are we done?
No, we have some questions from IQ to finish it off.
IQ.
IQ. That's Justin. He made our Patreon Discord channel.
Yeah,
Beautiful man. Beautiful man.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you.
Big
He
old
has questions for each of you. Rapid fire lightning questions. He says.
Oh God.
Kat,
Oh, God.
what's your favorite Elton John song?
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road, or Candle in the Wind.
Okay, and how much are you alike to Tiny?
Honestly, at this point, it's seamless.
No fucking difference.
All right, Dallas. You've done a lot of writing for other podcasts. How much creative input do you have on Feddie Scum?
I could do the intros. Adam lets me do the intro sometimes.
And what are some of the influences on your writing?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't read. I don't
Hey, you
do
watch
a lot.
comedy. Hey, you watch comedies when you're like writing for Grossphere and stuff.
Yeah. I watched
Airplane.
Naked Gun, Airplane. I like that with Lost in the Broster.
You watched Freddie Got
that
Fingered,
slapstick.
didn't you? You watched Freddie
Man,
Got
Freddie Got
Fingered.
Hell yeah. We embody Freddie Got Fingered. That's
Zach!
Yeah, what's up?
All right, this is. I'm a musician as well, and I was wondering if I could talk to you a bit about the music creation process about Feddie Scum. What software do you use? What instruments? And what are some of the musical inspirations for the show?
Wow, okay. Well, I use Mixcraft. I'm currently using Mixcraft 8. I've been using it since Mixcraft 3, and I plan on getting Mixcraft 9. I use mostly virtual instruments, but I also use guitar.
Do you have any sample libraries that you have, or is it all
No,
just...
I make it all from scratch, y'all.
Wow.
Sometimes I even make my own synths.
Wow.
That's right. And then as far as musical inspiration for this podcast, it's mostly been like Top Gun, like Danger Zone, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it has an 80s vibe to it.
And then with our G Gundam spin-off thing, it's been somewhat modern anime, stuff like Dragon Ball Z and things like that.
All right. Matt, what's your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Oh, fuck.
So many.
I'm a notorious alcoholic. Kind of. I started with Jack Daniels, and then I moved on from Jack Daniels to Jim Beam. But then one day, Jim Beam made me really fucking sick, so I stopped doing Jim Beam, went back to Jack Daniels. But recently, I found this rum. It's called Blackheart, and it's fucking great, and I love it.
All right. Should he survive, what is Mad Gun's plans after
That's
the war?
5. That's 5.
He's going to open a flower shop.
He's gonna open a flower shop.
Hell
He sure
yeah.
is. He's going to open a flower shop, and, old ladies and shit are going to come in, and they're going to want to buy flowers, and they're going to take forever, and he's going to tell them to get the fuck out.
Wait. So he'll be pushing daisies for real?
Oh my god.
Either way, he'll be pushing daisies. Yeah.
Yeah, either way.
That's great.
All right, Adam. What, in your opinion, is the most underrated Gundam series? Turn A Gundam. What is the writing process like for the show? How far out do you plan certain aspects? Very loosely plan future events, and then the writing process is, like I said before, just an outline. Fern!
For me too.
Yes. If Haddock had lived, what do you think he'd be doing today?
With his wife and children.
Depends on if he was injured or not. I mean, if he wasn't injured, he would probably just still be in the military in some sort of, maybe still like covert ops, or maybe like a commander type. I don't know. But if he was injured and had to like stop being a soldier, he would like live somewhere.
I like the
Quiet
idea
life.
that he got like injured and we had to be his caretakers.
Yeah, we push him in his
Anyone
wheelchair.
but you.
Yeah.
No, it had to be us. We volunteered.
No.
We insisted. We made the other guy who was way better suited leave.
And Farron, he continues, your artwork is really phenomenal. I know you've expressed
thank you.
before that you don't really like it drawing mecha. So what do you enjoy drawing?
Mostly characters. I do a lot of fantasy character designs because that's what I usually get commissions for. D&D characters that people commission me for. But I'm trying to get into drawing more sci-fi mecha kind of stuff, vehicles, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we have a project with Place, don't we?
He's also done all of my commissions that I've requested. He does them great. He's also working on me and him are working on a comic together called K-09. It's more in the future, but that's all I can tell you right now.
K9.
Sounds erotic.
It's
Yes.
K-09.
Yes, that
About a
one
dog?
that I totally know the plot of because he told me.
Yeah.
All right. And then all of us, a question for all of us. What are some other podcasts that you've listened to and enjoyed in the past? Adventure Zone. Yeah, that's the big one for me in Dallas.
I like true crime podcasts like
True
Crime
crime.
Junkie.
Yeah, I like some of that stuff too. I mostly listen to that stuff with my girlfriend. She likes that. But I also listen to Joe Rogan and I listen to this video game music podcast called BG Mania.
Ooh, let's shout them out so they'll have to shout us out. back.
Mania.
Link in the description.
I bet
Link
they
in the
all got
description.
big dicks. Yeah.
If you guys like art history babes is cute.
Oh, Hardcore
I'm,
History is another one for me that I listen to.
I've been listening to a podcast from a fellow Southerner, It's a Southern Fried True Crime, and her name's Erica Kelly. She goes over, crimes that happened in the Southeast, and a lot of them are very well done, and the research is spot on, but it is explicit. So if you do give her a listen, be aware.
How
Dude, I'm totally checking
how
that out.
local is that podcast?
I do believe she's based real close, but not close enough. I don't really remember where she said she was from, so I'd have to go Google it.
There are some nice rumors of stuff that happened a long time ago in Hartford, Alabama that always gets talked about.
I think she covered one that happened in Ozark.
Oh, well, yeah, well, it is Ozark.
Yeah, it is Ozark.
Okay.
Oh, she's from Tennessee.
Okay. And what has been your favorite? This is also to everyone. What has been your favorite part of creating Feddie Scum? And I'm gonna answer this last.
No, I want to answer.
Oh.
I like the finished product. It's always a lot better than the not finished product.
Yeah, well, one would hope. One would hope you don't spend 2 hours on something and it only becomes shittier.
Well, there's that satisfaction of like buttoning shit up. You know?
That's true. I think my favorite part initially was writing music for it, but now that that's kind of mostly done, it's just the experience of fucking around and ruining Adam's plans.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's the magic.
I think for me, it's just that, we don't live close necessarily anymore. So it's kind of like a cool time that it's almost like we're together when we do this. So that's kind of that sense of community is really great and it's fun.
I was basically going to say the same thing as Tiny is, as we
Cat.
Sorry, Cat. As we go, as you get older, your friends drift apart, and this is just one way I actually get to hang out with some of the people I actually like talking to.
Yeah,
That sounds kind of sad.
That was really nice, man.
It's just part
Some of
of
the
it.
people that you actually like talking to, you could at least still talk to them.
Okay,
Yeah,
Fern,
man.
when you were part of the cast.
When I was part of the cast, it was just fun hanging out. Listening to the podcast before I became part of it was very fun, and just interacting with these people was very nice.
And for me, hanging out and creating something with my friends about something I love, and also with friends I love.
Aww. We love you too, buddy.
Whatever.
Way to go to steal my fucking shit.
Still my fucking thunder. I'm the one who loves in this fucking podcast.
Get this motherfucker out of here.
Notice I didn't say anything about liking hanging out with you guys. So.
Yeah. So he's safe.
Yeah, we gotta note that down. Maybe should find a replacement editor.
Oh shit!
Just in case.
You better like hanging out with me.
Oh yeah. I guess I have to.
Yeah.
All right, that is all of the questions. If we missed your question, we would probably do this at some point far, far in the future. This lasted way longer than it should have. Thank you for sending in your questions. They were great, even the shitposty ones. Especially the shitposty ones.
Hey, next time there's an FAQ, send questions for me too, so I can be in here again. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Keep your eyes on Fern's Twitter as he draws my new tattoo art.
Matt's new tramp stamp is looking spicy.
It's looking great. Those two
Yeah.
Final Fantasy characters sharing an embrace are just gonna look so good on his lower back.
It's right above his breast.
Dead set medium.